So I think there's a lot for us to reconsider now about Five Nights at Freddy's 2, don't you think?
Definitely, definitely.
Yeah. Definitely this minigame in particular. I think now that we know the existence of a crank which can actually change the animatronics and allow someone to get inside, it kind of makes you really think about these minigames. We're going to have to go back and analyse these once again. And
yeah.
I'm almost positive that we're going to find a completely new set of ideas. So anyway, guys, what is going on? This is Ryan here.
And this is other Ryan here. Now, for people who don't know, there is a crank device that employees use who work for Freddy Fazbear's Entertainment that basically pulls the endoskeleton suit to the side of the suit. You then have to lock the suit into place and you can then climb into the suit.
Meaning that the suits can actually be manually operated by humans and the staff.
Yes, and this definitely sheds a lot of light, like Ryan said, on many mini-games that we have experienced in the past.
Yeah, it definitely does. I think we made a video not long ago called Springtrap and the 5 Missing Children. I think we were still on point now that we know this guy is the Springtrap, and it still technically is the purple guy. And if the purple guy killed the 5 children and he's now inside Springtrap, then he could have easily got inside Foxy, and perhaps rather than Springtrap killing the 5 children, it might have been this guy here.
Yeah, well, that's the theory of 2 possible purple guys, but that's for a future video.
That's definitely for a future video, because there's a lot to cover on that, isn't there?
Definitely.
Yeah, so I think for this theory, though, we're pretty much looking at the unnamed Foxy minigame back in Five Nights at Freddy's 2. When we first saw it, there was a lot of speculation over this minigame, and it triggered a lot of people to think that Foxy was the murderer of the 5 children. And I think for people who have forgotten, you do, in total, 3 runs in this minigame. And you pretty much just run from, it looks like Pirate's Cove, it pretty much is, and you run to one of the party rooms as Foxy, and it teleports you back. On the 3rd run, it seems like there's some kind of purple figure and purple entity who can appear, and he looks very deranged. He kind of unlooks what is about to happen to Foxy. Most people thought he had kind of set him up, but it looks like,
Well, if we actually go to the 2nd run and skip to the last frame, we can already see that these children are already dead.
Yeah, whether or not this is kind of like a bug or something that happens as the game's resetting to make the 3rd run, we don't know. But, you know, the last frame on the Golden Freddy one where Marionette gives gifts and gives life, it almost seems like a similar series of events. It makes you think then, that means on the 2nd run, were we actually controlling the purple guy inside of this suit?
Quite possibly. It's so strange. Now that
if he runs in there, it's like, and I think another thing, and this is a final point, this is very speculative, guys, and I did think about this. There is 5 children, one which seems very unhappy, and it seems like the one who is very unhappy is the one standing at the bottom of the screen. There's a big gap going from Pirate's Cove to the Foxy character. Is he unhappy because he can see what's about to happen?
Wow, it's quite crazy.
Mind-blowing, isn't it?
It is, because well, you got to think, who is this second purple guy? Is he, because we know one of them was an employee, and that's coming in another video as well. But who is this guy? Is he like a friend, or is it like a, I don't know.
I mean, could it be a second purple guy? I mean, or we could also think that, could this be the same purple guy? You know, he murdered the 5 children, and then in night 5 we see him at the end as well, kind of fearing, and there's 5 children, 4 calling the door, and then you are the 5th child. So there could possibly be 2 kind of purple guys in this, and I think we're going to have to think back to these minigames, guys, as I said before. We're going to be definitely reporting a lot of news on this, because whilst Five Nights at Freddy's 3 has a lot of interesting stuff, the interesting things are actually to backtrack and look at these other games now, because it's actually explaining a lot of these incidents which are occurring, isn't it? And I mean, at first they were kind of really, I suppose you could say it's like a wavy roller coaster line, but now it's like the road is kind of smooth, and it's like, you are seeing what is happening.
Yeah, we need to connect the dots. That's all we need to do right now, and that's...
It's just... The thing is, this is about 700 dots, isn't it? And
yeah.
They're all over the A4 page, so...
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's what it at least feels like anyway, so... Yeah, guys, this was one of those videos which hopefully makes you think. It sure as hell did make me and Ryan think. And yeah, as you know, guys, we make these videos daily now, so if you're new around here, be sure to subscribe, and also like this video, guys. It's getting very interesting, and this is only the beginning, as we've said many times. So, thank you very much for watching, guys, and we hope to see you on the next video.
Goodbye, guys.
Want to see even more content from us?
Consider liking and subscribing to ensure you'll see all content in the foreseeable future.
And hey, why not check out our past 2 videos?